Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and I will be playing Seablock today. So, in the previous episode we built some thermal water production facility and I actually wanted to update the mods. I just want to show how many mods got updated recently. However, I am really concerned about these changes. So as you can see, the ingredient tiers got changed for some of the buildings, and Seablock modpack got updated. And I'm just not sure. I'm not sure whether I want to do it right now, because as you remember, in the previous episode, we discovered an issue. We don't have iron, right? We are very, very short on iron. And what we wanted to do to address this problem is to increase consumption of manganese. Because as you can see, we are producing iron only through this basically certain facilities, and these ones are not in use, which is bad, right? We want to produce iron together with manganese as much as we can, basically whenever we can. And the way we will fix this by copying this block somewhere here. It fits. It barely fits. Got really lucky here. To do that, though, we need to move this part somewhere, and I kind of feel that this place would be really good. Let's see. Can we place? There isn't enough space for 4 of them, but we can place them here, like this. And we can probably copy this part as well. And oh, look at this. Have enough space. Need to move it by 1 tile up. Moved. Nice. Okay. This should do. Let's do it like this, so that it's symmetrical. Nice, this part is not needed. This will go here. We'll have connections for the oxygen to actually start flowing wherever it needs to go. Nice, and I kind of feel that that's enough, right? This should be enough. We could also set a recipe right now. Nice. And with that, I feel we can delete this part. It's not really needed anymore. Right, so let's take this build and we will try to copy it here. Probably. I cannot flip this thing. It's okay. It is fine. Not a big deal that I cannot flip it. Okay, so we have this belt coming here, and this production cannot really, consume it, not even close. So there is a chance that if we add basically a couple more induction furnaces to consume stuff from it, then we still wouldn't have any problems. We'll see. I mean, it doesn't have to be this way, but we might just get lucky. Alright, so here I want... okay, this is a simple kind of process. I really... Okay, let's do it like this. It's not looking like super awesome. I think it's good enough for what we are doing. Nice. We can also move this part a little bit and this part a little bit. And I would say that's it. I believe this should have fixed the iron. Let's proceed with expanding. Right, we can delete this part gone, and we can give our robots a little bit more work. Okay, so now the robots should be extending this part of the base. We can actually also do something about this one, right? Do it like this. Nice. Now, we have finished researching this thermal water extractor. That means that we can actually build it. Well, we can produce the buildings. Oh no, what is this? Why? Okay, so this is really strange. We have a lot of power available in the network. However, this thing is not looking good. So how are we gonna fix it? Simple. We'll just add a couple of we'll add a couple of accumulators, right? That's the way to fix these kinds of problems. So we have accumulators here. We might also add them there, I guess. Okay, let's not do it like this. Okay, I feel that this should be enough. I hope this will be enough. Let's take a look. Are all of our machines working properly or not? I need to move my invisible character over there. Where is it? It's here. Okay, so we are short on iron. That's okay. A short on iron rod. Why are we short on iron rod? Are we short on iron rod because we are short on iron? Yes, we are producing it here. Good. We're producing full stack of it. 30? Oh, we need more. 75. Okay, good. I feel like it may take a while for the mold to recover from iron shortage, and now we also have copper. What? How come we have copper shortage? We are short on cretinium, right? Yes, we are. Okay, this explains it. We do have a problem. What I don't understand is that we seem to have a lot of copper ore. What is copper ore? Copper. Oh, wow. Wow. 121,000. That must be a mistake, right? We shouldn't have so much ore. $121? How is this possible? How did we get so much? Honestly, I'm confused. I don't understand how we got so much copper ore. But that's okay. That is okay. Okay, this is not okay. Let's build it here. Nice. And why did I go to the mall in the first place? Why did I think about the mall? Because we wanted to produce these buildings, right? Thermal water extractor. Let's do this. So we have, yeah, looks like a pretty good place. Okay, we have thermal water bore and thermal water extractor. Let's just build both of them. Nice. And we're asking for 30. Looks like it's fine. 30 processing units. I'm not sure about that. Let's make it 5. Let's try to reduce the amount of resources that you are wasting in the buffers. And I think that's it. With that, we should have... Okay, this thing got moved. It got connected already. Oh, wait, this is bad. It's supposed to go like this. And here... I mean, it's looking good. It will take a while for all of this to be built, because we actually are short on iron to produce the belts that we need a lot of for these parts, for the production of the ores, right, of mineral sludge. And the good thing is that once we finish building this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, right, because this one is up and running, once we finish building this 5 city blocks, then we should have significantly more ores, like base ores. Good. So now let's get back to this build. We want to produce a lot of base mineral oil and lubricant from fish. And we have lots of interesting oil price. Wait, I thought I tried using oil press here and then switched it to nutrient extractor. And I did it because I didn't have enough research technology, not research technologies, but like enough materials to perform the research. Let's see what we need. We need to get raw fish oil with fish pulp from fish. We need to get fermentation base from fish oil, and we need to produce fish oil as part of filtration. Okay, this thing we have for lubricant. This is a very straightforward process that we've been using for a while. Like, we used it in order to start getting our robot production up and running. I think lubricant is needed for electric engines. Whatever. Let's take a look. So, which technologies do we need for fish? Alien farming. No idea about that. Fish refrigerant. Yes, we do need this one. Production of fish pulp and raw fish oil from live fish. That's what we need for sure. But it takes 400 optimized biome planner. That's not good. It's a lot of optimized biome planner that we need produced. And this one... Okay, fish oil into base mineral oil and fermentation base. We do need this one as well, right, to get rid of fish oil that we'll be producing. Well, to convert it into base mineral oil. And that is 1.1 thousand. So, as a reminder, the reason why this research costs are so high is because we are playing with 5 times resource cost multiplier. In addition, like on top of this setting, extended technology cost multipliers, which increases our T23 costs by 4 and 6 times. So 4 times 5 is 20 times, and 6 times 5 is 30 times. So our costs are actually quite high. And once we get to purple science, which is going to be production science, we'll have multiplier of 10 in addition to 5. So it's going to be 50. It's going to be really hard. So from now on, the game will be like harder and harder. However, having said that, I believe we cannot really proceed with... I just want to get these things out of the way because it's just regular green such. We cannot proceed with the build, with our fish build, before we get optimized biome planner, right? Let's take a look. Biome... Okay, optimized biome planner. We can produce it from ground sample, which we might even have. I don't know. Do we have it? Sample. Well, we don't really have them. And we have a little bit of alien plant life sample. That's good. However, we need to really increase the production of this stuff. And we can produce reasonable amounts of it from gardens, from 3 gardens. Good. I think, yeah, I use this one. And we can also produce like 2 times less plant life samples, but we'll get some seeds from it. And I used it in order, I think, in order to build the very first version of the farming power plant, like for this plant. So we needed to get some beneficial seeds, and we got them. And since then, I think I wasn't really consuming gardens. Let's take a look how many gardens we have. I hope we have. Okay, good. We have 15 gardens. We have 15 gardens. That's good. This is good. Let's, you know what? Let's create a reserve of gardens so that I don't accidentally do something bad with them. And we need to set up garden production. Let's say this one. We need plant life samples. Good. We need some gardens. We have a couple. Nice water, not a problem. Alienated fertilizer. We don't have a choice. It's coming from fertilizer, which is straightforward, and goo. And goo is coming from bacteria. That is coming from Moshetata that we do not have, that is bad. And it's coming from spores and calcium carbonate and hydrochloric acid. I think we have hydrochloric acid somewhere, so this shouldn't be an issue. Spores. They come from polluted fish water. So interesting. And we are producing polluted fish water here. When we are producing lots of fish, we're actually producing lots of polluted fish water. And we need polluted fish water in order to make research, to research stuff that is needed for this step, right? What exactly these 2 researchers are giving us? So this one, we don't need it, because it's from raw meat. This one, Wait, doesn't matter. These are easy researches, we'll get them either way. This one. So we need this process for Levak fish. Good. From fish pulp, I think. Not foolish. Yeah, I think we do need it. This one. We are taking raw fish oil, thermal water, and producing fish oil and base mineral oil. We definitely need this one. And from fish oil, from this fish oil, we are producing some lubricant and fermentation base. Oh wait, we are directly producing lubricant? Interesting. And what does this process do? Oh, it allows us to produce base mineral oil and fermentation base. Oh, wait. That's interesting. We can directly produce some lubricant with lower amounts of fermentation base compared to this process. I want to use this process for lubricant. I don't want to use whatever I had here, this one. I don't want this one. I don't think we need it, to be honest, because the thing is, we don't need that much lubricant, right? We need pretty low amounts of it. So, in theory, I mean, okay, we will have this process, but it will be a backup in case we produce too much base mineral oil and there is no consumption of base mineral oil. Then in order to unblock the recipe, like this whole process, we will be using this process and we will be consuming residual gas. However, normally, how we are gonna do it? We will be producing lubricant directly from here, from this fish oil. Instead of converting it to base mineral oil, we will be converting fish oil into lubricant. I want to see, so in order to produce this much lubricant, Alright, this is the first process, and that's the second. In order to produce this much lubricant, how? How do I... let's say 50% or something. What? Didn't work right. 50%. So I need 6 oil refineries in order to cover half of our demand for lubricant. So that means that I actually want to build 12 to be able to basically cover full demand. And we would need a little bit more fish oil, but oh, well, would we? If this is 0. Then we need 291, and if this is 100, 560. Okay, so it's also gonna be significantly more efficient. Okay, 560, 175, and let's set it to 0. 175. Okay, we will be using this line in order to get some extra base mineral oil. But looking at this, I mean, I really like this recipe. Let's just say for now it's 100, right? And we remember that we just need to build like 12 oil refineries, which is whatever, pretty low amount. Good, good. Nice. Right, what I want to do here. I wanted to request some gardens. I want to request this garden. What are the gardens? Are they here? Here? Swamp garden. One. And this garden. One. I just want to have a little bit of gardens saved up here, so that I don't accidentally use them for something. Okay. Now, let's start producing this stuff. In order to produce it, whatever, let's say one. Doesn't really matter the throughput. I don't particularly care about the throughput here. So we want to use, let's say, this garden. And we need to have garden production. Let's build it separately. What? Okay, it's working. We need to produce the gardens. For that we need 2 farms. We need some mineralized water, which will... How should we get it? Okay, we'll get it, because we do have some stuff getting crushed here, right? I thought we are producing mineralized waters here somewhere. No, we are just crushing all of it. But we can... Oh... Interesting. How did this happen? I'm not sure how we got some bad stuff on this belt. It's okay. It's okay, but anyway, I am getting sidetracked. We will have this thing produced without any issues. It's fine, we can even use, I don't know, like a worse chemical plant for this, whatever. Another thing that we need... Right, and we'll need to crush it. Sure. Another thing that we need live sample that will produce from the garden. Oh, wait. We need so many seed extractors for that. Interesting. What if I scale it to like 1 farm? Let's scale it to 1 farm, right? How do we do this? Oh, wait. Yeah. I think it's like 155 maybe? Really strange stuff. Why? This thing is not working. I'm not sure what's the problem. This whole thing broke. Whole thing broke. I don't understand sometimes what's happening with Helmut, to be honest. Okay, we need 0.4. Let's just make it a little bit larger number. We are not actually going to scale it to this point. I don't get it. I don't understand. Maybe some... Okay, it's working. It's working. It's fine. It's fine. Let's say we are going for 10. For a second, we're actually not going for this much. Yeah. I should really change it to just 1. Not working. Okay. We are back to our starting point. Good. We need lots of seed extractors for that to extract alien plant life sample. And we'll be extracting it from here. So we kind of have alien plant life sample, it's just that first priority is for it to go here, and then only the excess will go here and will be like consumed, right? So here we need to get some water from Slack. We'll get it without any issues. Awesome. Then alien plant life sample, we have it. We will need another thing. We will need to produce this fertilizer. Sorry, alienated fertilizer, for which we need regular fertilizer and alien goo. Let's create a separate line for this one, for this goo, and we'll be producing it from bacteria. And bacteria, we cannot go this route, so we'll take bacteria from here. We need hydrochloric acid, really low amounts. And the thing is that this whole setup is temporary, so I'll just do whatever, and it's gonna work. Calcium carbonate, how do we get it? Oh wait, red. That is... have I used red anywhere? Thermal water and ammonia gas. Calcium carbonate. Okay, so that's the question. Do we need good production of calcium carbonate or not? Okay, it's fine. Hydrochloric acid. Let's do things one by one. So hydrochloric acid, I believe we already have it here. Hydrofluoric. Wait, it's a different one. Hydrochloric. Hydrochloric acid, and we use it for cratinium crystals, which are here. So this is hydrochloric acid. However, it just produced from hydrogen chloride. I was thinking of just exporting it kind of from here, because the process is a little bit trickier. But if we are talking about hydrogen chloride, I think I'll just build it in place. Honestly, I'll just build it in place and we'll have the acid. Okay. So we have the acid. We will figure out what to do with this part. Calcium carbonate. And another thing that we need line spores that we can easily get from polluted artificial fish water. And we'll just avoid sulfuric wastewater because I don't want to care, I don't want to think about it. And polluted artificial fish water will be produced from that build that we are making. Because here it's just a byproduct. It's just the thing that we don't really care about. So we'll use it, we'll temporarily kind of steal a little bit of, well, kind of take a little bit of polluted fish water from here to produce lots of biome planners to do this research. Right. One thing that remains unclear, it's whether we need calcium carbonate for anything else. Calcium carbonate, this one. We need it only for bacteria. Do we need this bacteria for anything else? Compost? Nope. Go, yep. Inoculated petri dish. Red elemental artifact, crystal seed, shell seed. Okay, I don't like this. I do not like this. It looks to me... Oh, and we can get it from the bacteria. Or we can get it only from bacteria. Wait. Okay, let's look again. This thing is needed only to produce bacteria. And bacteria is needed for this petri dish. Atrabi, red artifact, crystal seed, eggshell seed, crystal enhancer. Okay, I don't think we need actually artifacts. Red one. I don't think we need this. Crystal seed, eggshell seed. So this is interesting on the other hand because it's raw crystal shard and we need it for our module production. We need it for this one, right? We need raw crystal splinter. Actually, let's take a look at this one. No? Polished shard, polished crystal. I'm really confused by what's going on here. So the splinter... We can consume biters to produce splinters. And maybe that's what we will be doing. Maybe that's what we will be doing. At some point. Okay, you know what? You know what? Let's build it small for now. Let's fix our immediate issues. And then we can figure out what to do after that. One question I have is whether I'm exporting... okay. I'm exporting soil or something from here. So this is consuming excessive cellulose fiber. We're exporting soil. Are we exporting compost? And do we actually need to export it? I don't think we do. Okay, let's build. Let's build something. The question is, which part should we focus on now? Because this process requires... You know what? Let's take a look what we need for this one. We need a little bit of thermal water, we need a little bit of ammonia. I honestly am thinking about just delivering ammonia from plastic build. Sorry, from rubber build. I think this one, right? We should have ammonia here somewhere. Let's try to find it. What is that? Ammonia? Maybe this one? Ammonia, exactly. So this is ammonia. What we can do? We can just export a little bit. Let's have a barrel and pump. And it will be exporting tiny bit of ammonia. And we need provide the chest, we need a requester chest, we need inserter here and here. This is provided. Yep, looking good. And we also need some report coverage, which we do have here. We are in luck. Nice. So I'm just going to consume a little bit of ammonia from this process. I have a feeling that we should be able to produce nitrogen, hydrogen, and catalysts. Catalysts are infinite. Nitrogen is supposed to be infinite, it's infinite. And the other thing, hydrogen is also supposed to be infinite because we're getting rid of everything else, which is oxygen. What is going on here? Okay. That's kinda strange. I'm a bit confused by what exactly is happening here. I think I didn't void oxygen correctly here. Let's fix the problem real quick. Okay, so we fixed this part where we are avoiding oxygen, and this one doesn't have any issues. And now it's full. Okay, I think this issue is resolved now. Okay, this is looking good. And all of this are connected. Okay, nice. Just one last thing. Is there power coverage? Nope, there is no coverage, but there will be if you do it like this. Nice. I believe the problem is fixed. I didn't even know that we have a problem with that part of the build. Right. So we need a little bit of thermal water. We have lots of it. We have a little bit of ammonia. We have lots of ammonia. We'll be just, you know, using robots to deliver them somewhere. And it's not like we need lots of this stuff, right? It's just a tiny little build that we'll be using for this thing. Hydrochloric acid. I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna take hydrochloric. Should I take it from here? I don't want robots to fly that far over there. I really don't. Let's take a look. What are we consuming here? We're requesting anything interesting. We are not really requesting things that are needed for hydrochloric acid. But we could. Hydrogen chloride. Let's request it. Let's do this. Alright, one. Of this thing. Hydrogen chloride. Let's call this. Chloride. This bottle. Hydrogen chloride gas. Do we need... Do we need that much? 10. I mean, sure. We'll have it available in the network. That is good. And now let's build... let's produce this part, right? That's what we are actually interested in. We want to produce a lot of gardens. Let me take a look. Garden. What about this garden? It's exactly the same recipe, right? Right, it's exactly the same stuff. So you can actually have production of all three types of gardens. But let's focus on the on this one. So we have mineralized water, right? We need to produce a little bit of mineralized water. How should we do it? We can crush things here. It will be crushing things. And once they're crushed, we will place them in a liquefier. What is liquefier? Liquefier is here. Somewhere. Okay, this one. Liquefier. Can requires water. We do have water. Okay. Looking good. Then we'll have better underground belt for our good underground belts. They're here. Underground belt. This part will be consuming some water. And that's basically it. So this part will be producing a lot of mineralized water. So we have mineralized water. Now, we need to have some kind of cycle with the gardens. And we have a couple of farms. Actually, let's make it just one farm of each type. So let's say we'll have a farm here, a farm here, maybe on this side. Yeah, we have 3 farms. And the farms will have a requester chest to start them up. Or not. Right, let's do it like this. I'm not sure what I'm doing. In case it's not clear. I don't really understand what exactly I'm doing here. But I hope it's all gonna work out in the end. Because like these things seem to be like first glance very straightforward, right? We just want to have a couple of inserters, so we'll have inserters in certain stuff there. Inserters will be in certain things here. And return to there. And this is a requester chest. So we'll request all of these materials. And then we will be looking at what's inside. And if we have too much gardens inside, we will be exporting them in the in a provider chest. We'll probably be using like a regular inserter will be taken by one, like these things. So that's kind of the idea. We built this part, we built this part, and this thing will have to be figured out, and we'll be delivering alienated fertilizer right here. Okay, let's say we are interested in mineralized water, right? And this thing is supposed to crush stuff. Good. It will be built at some point, it will work. at some point. So now the question: fertilizer. How are we getting this one? Is there something that we can just... Wait, fertilizer. I thought we had it. Don't we have it here? What is this thing? This is compost and soil. Okay, how do we build fertilizer? We're taking compost and urea gas. Come on. Press ammonia. Oh, urea. We need to get some compost. Can I just grab compost from here? Would it work? Or not really? Why do we have so much compost here? What's the idea here? Taking compost? Alright, and we're inserting it into these things. So... I mean, in theory, this thing could be the producer of compost, right? We could just generate like one stack of compost and just have it available whenever we need it. And another thing that we need to do, we need to export some urea gas, but I don't think I finished this part, right? So this one, it is ammonia. So let's search for ammonia. Fill ammonia gas bottle. Good. And we need to request some... Oh, wow. Okay, okay. Let's say 50. And let's say we'll produce like 5 stacks or something. I mean, this should be enough, right? Because the distances are a little bit long. It's okay. Okay, this is urea. And we want to do exactly the same thing for urea, don't we? How can we do it? Basically, like this. Right? And we'll need to switch the recipe, but that is okay. The important part is that we have a limit here, requesting limited amount of... Wow, they're not coming. They are not getting delivered. Interesting. Honestly, that is unexpected. This is bottle, right? Canister. Okay, we are not gonna do this thing. We are not gonna be experting these things here. However, it looks like we might need to have some exporting set up here. We can do it. Okay, let's say passive provider chest. We just need a tiny bit. How can we make it work like really nicely? Let's do it like this. One. That's the concerto. So this is inside logistic network, so we will always have a little bit, but maybe I should make them buffer chests. Yes, I'll make them buffer chests because I don't want the things to be consumed from here unless it's absolutely necessary. So by switching them from passive provider chests to buffer chests, I'm actually reducing the... Wait, am I reducing the priority? By default, things will be taken from provider chests and from storage chests. In order for them to take stuff from buffer chests, I will actually have to check, like checkbox, like tick a checkbox over here. No, over there. Have to say that a request from buffer chests. That's good. And this one is this process that also requires a bottle. Okay, good. Requesting from buffer chests. Now let's get back. Where are we? Here, I didn't finish this part. So I want to limit it to, let's say, just 1 stack. Nice. And we'll be exporting some compost. Good. So we have some compost. I hope we're not just consuming it whatever we can. Okay, good. It's looking good so far. This one, let's say, we will be producing... No, I didn't research stuff, did I? Yeah, I'm missing the research. It's okay. So we'll be taking stuff from here, placing it here. This one will be limited to 1 all the time. And let's say we'll have a limit, I don't know, 1 stack of gardens. And this thing, it's supposed to be filtering sorted, by the way. Sorters, where are inserters? They're here, right? We need fast filtering sorter. Nice. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Did we fix the problem with iron? Yeah, we don't have problems with iron anymore. So yeah, we are producing red belts. And they're getting delivered here. It's okay, it's gonna take us a while to properly do everything there. The important part is that we are exporting this gas. And we started importing... No, we haven't started importing it yet. Well, we kind of have, but it's not fully finished yet. Something with chloride, right? This one. Bottled hydrogen chloride. Do we actually have it already? Yes, we do. We do have it. We have it here. So we have lots of hydrogen chloride, and I just want to export it right here. Once we have hydrogen chloride, we'll need some purified water. So we have some... This is purified water, right? We have some purified water here. So in theory, we could just take it. How would we take it? How could we take purified water? Okay, it's a little bit trickier. It is a little bit trickier than I expected, but it should be possible, right? Because we could just do... No, we cannot. How can we get purified water from here? Or from here? I mean, we could also always do something like this, right? Okay, so we have purified water. And we need to combine purified water with hydrogen chloride gas in order to get hydrochloric acid. Let's think about this later. Let's think about this part later. First of all, I want to produce some red cellulose fiber, right, and red algae. And maybe we could take a break once we get red algae done. It requires ammonia and thermal water. It's super simple, right? It's like really, really simple. We'll get... Okay, let's just build it. Let's just build it. Thinking is hard. Thinking is hard. We need thermal water export, and we need ammonia gas. Ammonia gas will be delivered to us by robots. Thermal water, honestly, I'll just do robot delivery as well. Because the amounts are so low that it doesn't really matter how exactly we are getting it. We just need to have it, right? We just need to get it somehow. Alright, we actually already have barrels. You know what? Nope. Let's request it and have it delivered by train. So this will be delivering us some thermal water. Let's ask for thermal water. Thermal water barrel. Lots of it. We can clean up this stuff at some point later. It's fine. So we'll have some thermal water delivered. We have purified water delivered here. That's good. This part can... Like, I want to change the recipes. I want to accept this garden. I want to accept this garden. And I want to accept this garden. And we'll overwrite in stack size to 1. So we will be extracting only gardens. Actually, forget this. We'll extract only the temperate garden here, and we'll be doing it only if the amount it contains, that's good. We'll be doing it only if the amount of temperate gardens is more than, let's say, 20 or something. And we are copying this part, copying. This process will be producing this garden, and temperate garden. We will have some requests. Okay, good. Also some requests, One garden, good. Actually, we can change this. Let's say we'll do it if we have more than 10 gardens. Okay, good. And this is limited to 1 stack. I mean, let's limit it to 5 stacks, because garden stacks take forever to produce, and I don't really know the stack size. It's maybe just 10 something. Let us produce a lot of gardens, and it might take a while for this thing to really finish working, but it's not like we're in a particular hurry. Right, what are we doing here? We wanted to produce this thing, right? We want to produce lion bacteria. We want to produce lion goo, and we need goo in order to produce this fertilizer. Okay, let's do this. So we have this... maybe I'll produce a little bit more today. I don't know. We're already 1 hour 5 minutes into the episode. Let's just do something really small, like this part. We need some thermal water and some ammonia gas. Right? Ammonia gas will be delivered from a completely different part of the base. We want to produce some red cellulose fiber, and we can do it. We can just do it like this, right here. Let's see. I'll try to make it a little bit more compact. I just want to have something reasonable going. Okay, this is all covered just fine. Let me do this. We could I could place the spot here. It's a little bit compact, like slightly more compact than it has to be, but it's fine. Requester chest will be here, provider chest will be there, requester chest. Oh, wait. Let's make it like this. Okay, so requester chest will be requesting stuff. Provider chest will be nice, and it's all should be working fine. And another thing that we need to place this thing somewhere here. Let's say we will take fast stack inserter. We will place stuff in a passive provider chest here as well. So this should be enough for now, right? This should be enough red cellulose fiber for now. How are we actually gonna use it? We will be converting it into calcium carbonate. So that's actually what we care about. We don't care about the fiber itself, right? We really only care about this process. Also make it faster, not like it really matters. Just a inserter. So we're producing a lot of calcium carbonate, which we will need. Oh, we'll need another algae farm. Interesting. That's interesting. So we'll need another algae farm. And that farm is the one that actually requires it requires calcium carbonate. So the only thing that it's kinda missing, it would be missing hydrochloric acid, but we can produce hydrochloric acid. Right, right. I'm getting a bit sidetracked. Let's do this. We are emptying ammonia gas bottle. Will be pressing things. We can actually limit. I mean, yeah, let's limit it. Not that. Actually, we don't really need to limit these things. It's gonna work. What am I doing? is requested. What am I doing? Requester, this is thermal water and barreling. I'm not sure about 300. Let's say 50? 50 should be enough, right? I think it should be enough. This is already getting delivered, that's good. We don't have any limits here. So bottled ammonia gas will be unbottled, this thing will be unbottled. This one will be producing bacteria. This one. And we need a couple of things to be delivered. This one could be delivered probably from here, because in order to produce it, we only need hydrochloric acid. How are we getting it? Getting hydrochloric acid, we are getting it from here. We are getting it from this process. Okay, this is purified water. It's coming here. And we'll need another unbarreling thingy placed right here. With requester, provider. So from requester we are taking things here. From provider we are providing them back. That's basically it. And we need to request what? Hydrogen chloride gas. Good. Thermal water. So we basically kind of blocked on thermal water here, but apart from that, everything is working. Calcium carbonate. Yes, that's what we want. We want this stuff to pop things over there and take them here. This thing will be fed right here. And the only thing that's missing is basically a lens pause. And that's it. The spores. Wait. Yes, spores. And we are getting spores from polluted artificial fish water. Good. We can actually produce them on site because it's easier to transport spores than like fish water thingy. So we can place a requester chest here and do something like this. Yep. Alright, and we need the output. The output will go there. So we mostly produced aligned bacteria, right? We almost have the bacteria, I think. Okay, thermal water. What's up with thermal water? Why it's still not running? Like, we need it. We already need it. What's the problem? We're not even getting the lithium salt. And this thing, is it running? We're really short on belts, I feel. I feel like we are really short on belts. What's happening with our iron? Iron, we have iron. Why we are having trouble with belts? Oh, let me take a quick look. Where is the mole? The mole is over there. So what's the problem? We need a lot of these belts, and this thing is running non-stop. Let's make it run a little bit faster. Plastic inserter. Yeah, I think it's just assembler is a little bit slow. So that's the problem. Okay, and now we need to increase the request size here a little bit. This might also be our limiting factor. Okay, hopefully this improved the situation a little bit, because it's been like really taken a while, to be honest, to get all of these things constructed, and I don't like waiting for too long. So this part, it requires hydrochloric acid. Wait, no, it's hydrogen chloride. Chloride. I just want to finish this part, you know, like the standard Factorio things. Just like one more thing. Empty hydrogen chloride. I think that's exactly what we need, right? We want hydrogen chloride. And this is the requester chest, so we'll be requesting stuff from here. Oh, well, no. Not 300, let's say 50. Got to be enough. And it should be delivered here, right? Law. No. Law. Right. Bottled chlorine. Bottled hydrogen chloride. We want this one. Right. That's what we wanted here, and this one was for thermal water. I'm still kind of waiting for it to even be produced. That's fine. Oh, look at this. And it's green. That's the most important part. It's actually green. Let's update this one as well. This will be switching to red belts at some point. Oh, not really switching, but like our demands of red belts will increase a lot at some point. What's going on with this part? Is this working? Or not yet? Right, this one. We want to request calcium carbonate. What? Why? No. Wait. We want to get the spores, right? So we want spores. Oh, wait. Have to barrel it? You know, whatever. We'll fix the spot later. So spores, turns out they need to be barreled. That means that we probably... So if this needed to be barreled, then we probably want to transport a little artificial fish water here. And once it's here, we will be unbarreling it and getting rid of the sulfuric waste water. I feel that's what we'll be doing. Anyway, let's take a look. What did we get? We almost... Okay, it might take a while for this underground belt to be placed. What did we achieve? We are still missing thermal water, but it's almost there. Red algae. We basically... We basically have production of alien bacteria, right? And okay, let's this will not be limited. Right. This one will be limited, so we'll almost have bacteria there. And bacteria is the main... No, it's not the main limiting factor. We need fertilizers, right? We need fertilizer here. And we need fertilizer here. We still have this reserve of the gardens. So this is good. It's really good that we have enough live samples here, because that means that the process can be started. Why Midwest water is not being delivered? Alright, because we are missing some belts. That's fine. So this part will be missing alienated fertilizer, and fertilizer thing, this one, requires a regular fertilizer that we are not even producing actually. We are exporting compost, but we are not exporting fertilizer. So we need to basically like finish building some of the spots, but I believe we should take a break. What we achieved today, we fixed the iron production here. We scaled it, not quite. Almost, we are missing a couple of belts, but we should be consuming manganese now and producing a little bit more iron. I'm surprised it's... Okay, this thing is working. That's okay. So we increased our manganese consumption by like 50%. Was supposed to increase it by 100%, like supposed to double it, but it's not really built yet. We... what else did we do? We started kind of exporting slow amounts of urea gas and ammonia gas. I forgot what I've been doing today. We tried to figure out how to get more gardens. So that was basically the problem, right? We need to produce significant numbers of gardens, but we cannot really do that because... So we'll be doing it only if this garden is more than 10, and we'll be taking that garden. This one we'll be doing it this garden. Okay, so the problem is that we need a lot of research to produce the fish. We need these 2 researches done, which require 1.5 of optimized biome planners. And in order to produce them, we need lots of gardens. We need like around 50 gardens, right? 50? Give or take. 50 gardens, let's say. But we have only 15 gardens, so I wanted to scale our garden production. However, to do that, we need alienated fertilizer. And this fertilizer requires alien goo, like the goo thing that is produced from like bacteria, and the process is pretty tricky. And that's basically what I've been focusing on today. However, we ran out of time, so I couldn't really finish it, unfortunately. But yeah, we should be getting bacteria really soon. Like that's the idea. We should be getting this bacteria really soon, and then we'll be able to maybe actually build something right here, over here, and just have the fertilizer part, the alienated fertilizer, delivered over here, and we'll have lots of gardens. That's kind of what happened during this episode. Sorry we couldn't fully finish it. However, I believe we made lots of progress. And I got kind of confused a couple of points. But it was lots of fun. I liked it. I really like this kind of technology thing. It feels pretty fresh. It feels really fresh to try out new processes. Because like this kind of things, like the standard angels, ores, and all this stuff, I was familiar with it because like you get it in order to reach like blue science in Seablock. Like you basically have to figure all of this stuff out. But these things, they're pretty new. And yeah, it was fun. Thanks everyone for watching. That was episode 131. And I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers!